You guys can pick first, I don't care.
Yeah, I really want to look at my Genji. Then
That's fine. I'll just wait, see what happens. We'll probably just go for Moira at the beginning if we don't have a Mercy. We'll switch to that.
we have a Reinhardt, Ana player, a Reaper, Hanzo,
身を捨てても料理は捨てず
yes, right?
This should be fun.
It is not my preference to see
Oh,
matters
this guy upped
personally,
sensitivity back up.
but I will see them done.
It is time to act.
I'm thinking about upping my sensitivity a little bit, even as McCree. Because I think,
Like, do you know your DPI as of now?
1000.
Attack commences.
And what's your sensitivity?
For Genji 6.99, for every other character, except for Tracer 6.45.
That's a little low, to be honest. For Genji, like, you might want to try just like going up by like 50 DPI or so. Just test out like slightly higher, so you can just at least get like a good 180 in.
Yeah,
With each turn.
I was thinking about doing that with my mouse pads, but how I position myself on the mouse pad, it's so large, so I was like, I think I'm gonna just keep it
Yeah, it's more like you just need to be able to move like at least the 180 with each like turn around, you know? Like right here, just try shoving right clicks into the enemy.
I tried to beat the bug and see.
Like here's fun, I'll follow you. Like what you're doing wrong here is you just dived into the enemy with no one backing you up. And you dived into about half the team by itself. So that's just not a good idea. Like I get what you're trying to do, but when there's no one around to help you out, it's just not a good idea. Unless like you can confirm that there's like a low health something. If there's someone isolated, go for the dash, but make sure no one's gonna like focus you.
I am taking the objective. Join me.
I wanted to get this in. I did yeah, trying to guide this in.
Like this is the strangest team comp possible, and I'm confused how we won first point.
Yeah,
Like what we can do is we can just group up, go left, and we can just push him with that. Like we can just push left. They can't deal with me at all, so that's what makes it easy. Half the team is kind of low. That to live.
No one can hide that inside.
I'm waiting for that to
Fine.
finish.
That's all. Good call out. Alright. You can't prevent that. There's nothing you can even do. It's just so broken all like vicinity wise. There's honestly nothing you can do with that. Here just keep on diving the point like the spawn so you can deal with the enemies before they even come out. They won't even focus on you, so you're gonna be able to block them off rather easily.
Knocking down the objective.
Hey, C9. Like, I didn't see many mistakes there, but like, there's definitely some stuff that you could like fix just to up your game. Like, game sense is a great thing to know.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I made a ton of mistakes there.
Yeah, like, this was just for my vicinity of view, though.
I mean, I could play Tracer.
Well, I wouldn't recommend that because they have characters that can one-shot you rather easily.
I'm surprised this guy managed to climb and go with Ana. Like, my friends have been trying to do that, but it's like
Well, this guy's pretty good down, to be honest. It's not his fault he's at this rank, it's just because he's like dead in the meta. He's probably a flat player at least
料理は捨てず
for his skill. Like on won't even really work till maybe 3.3k. Just because no one will play around it.
I feel like my SR represents my skill pretty well as of now. I just want to go improve. I really don't care about the numbers.
Attackers incoming in
I see.
30 seconds.
So what you should always do at the beginning of a fight, just keep on spamming the choke. From far away, build up an early ult, make sure that you will just have the ult charge for an easy push. If you're spamming a lot of damage into the choke and you know you can get a hit, just walk in front of the shield and like deflect. And try to aim for like, let's say, heal or something. If they're low, dash in, kill them, and dash right out. It prevents their push, it makes it tough for them, and they have to wait till or they'll just stagger and die. Always try to push for a heal.
Defend objective A.
Oh,
Sniper, keep your heads down.
Orisa, huh? Like here, you just spam the shield. Always spam that shield. Like there's nothing you could do there. That's why when you're like running away from an enemy, you always just hold out your E, just so you don't get picked off.
Again.
They're taking the objective.
Like here, I can't do anything because I can't deal with Winston by myself. I could only get him to half as
The
well.
objective is under attack.
No, I shouldn't go out there.
They are taking our point.
Like what you should do next, like there's nothing really you could do there. Just always when you're backing up, try using your deflect if you haven't used it yet while like facing.
Objective lost.
Like it's completely fine that we lost that.
Objective B.
Your soldier, I can get on constant.
Half. Which I play. He's on just getting picked off his own.
I am repaired.
I can do it.
I'll trade the whole point. Okay, that's impossible when they have Narisa.
I will not falter.
Just dash the point, just try to hold as much as possible. All we can do. I feel like we could have held that more, but some people were holding a little stupidly there.
Switching sides.
Yeah, see, I wasn't doing much for this.
It was more like none of us could do much. I don't know how to explain this team
Prepare to attack.
a
Select
good
your
way, I guess. The positioning's kind of all off and they push up way too much. It's hard to explain, I guess it'd just be like an easy explanation.
I will strike our
just,
enemies where they do not expect.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever try to blame the team. What could I do?
You don't have, like you can do that, but there's also times when it's definitely the team's fault. Like the Sombra was pushed up to the start to like their spawn, the soldier
attack commences in 30 seconds.
pushed out way too much by himself.
Did you just? Okay, I'm going to better character then.
That's fine, I can solo.
Oh. Do you have a second turn? Double shield for him.
Your safety is my primary concern.
Alright, that's good. You can just delete your shields first. Hopefully he plays around them.
3, 2, 1. Attack commences.
Okay, guess it's one shield.
Capture objective A.
I feel like this
Drop down that E. Like that's a little too into the choke, so it's a little easier for them to delete faster.
Sniper detected.
Like if you backed it out a little bit, you could have just kept them shooting through from like a slight distance. Or just keep on spamming the choke. This is the character where if you don't see yourself at like 20 bullets, then you don't reload yet. That's the kind of character it is, you know? Or like after a like team fight, where you're pushing out, that's when you reload. Alright, D.Va behind. Thank you. That was just like this is just basic tracking things around at this level. Like I don't blame it, I don't judge it, but like it's just something everyone should improve on.
She disappeared past my line of sight, and Ashley was right there, and I was like,
No, it's more like the Bastion should be able to deal with that easily.
oh, I thought you were saying I was tracking that. I was like,
No, no,
oh,
you were
yeah,
just
my
the guy
track-
with the shield.
Yeah, my track.
It's a little difficult for you. Reese's bolts are rather slow. What you should do though is optimize your left right clicks a little bit more. I haven't seen you use it once.
Yeah, because I've been trying to
Commence attack on
the
objective
shield
B.
and that. You're right.
Yeah, just always try to do it all at once. Like, just keep on focusing on it. Like, remember that you can use the right click just to pull people out of position, like, pull people by themselves for easy,
Rendezvous at my
like,
position.
minor help with your push, you know?
No one can hide from my sight.
D.Va's behind.
Just do this is easy. Keep on pushing. You might want to put out. Okay, someone like you hear the Bastions as well. Okay, okay. I don't know what that was. Play careful. Like with the Bastion right here, it's just completely fine. You have the health to tank it all. We have shields as well, so it's just easy in general. Okay, I couldn't delete that by myself, but thank you. Like you can use your shift to avoid things rather easily. So we're completely fine here. You can use your shift to come back to the point because it will help you like against Winston push. Keep on spamming that choke and try to use your right click to prevent people from getting the point. Easy.
Heal up.
Like this game is a little difficult to coach just because of how hectic it is in general.
It is. Like, this is a problem.
Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
It's more like I'd want you to be in plat, but then like your mechanical skills would just be behind. Like that's like the basic time when people would just start their actual climb, I guess. Plat. Because that's when like team comps would like make more sense and such.
Yeah, people still when I play with other people. And I try to flex for teammates.
Nice.
Try to work on my characters in any sense.
Like if you're
back up a little bit.
30 seconds.
like with Mercy, what you want to do is just keep on backing up. Like at lower levels, always just keep on jumping and moving because you're not gonna get picked off by like a Widow or something. So you're just gonna be completely fine just backing off while jumping around. They can't pick you off if you just keep on strafing like that. But like at higher levels, you gotta like keep on moving around like in a strafe. Just keep on going like that while healing. Just try to be extremely unpredictable because the Widows will almost always pick you off.
Defend objective A.
This is not good, Like I'm not sure what the Bastion's doing. Like this was a spot we shouldn't have backed up in. You can use your shift to hold rather easily. Because that can like block any status effect in the game.
So I can use my shift to block those?
No, you're left shifting. Like if you see like any like kind of ability that'll affect you, it can block everything but the animate. Like this is where we should probably notice someone like focusing for Mercy per se. Like it's just a little surprising the lack of I guess much. Like if most of the most of the fighting is going on one area. That's where you put your shield down. If you just see, don't try to like hyper focus on one person. Like now, the Winston would be pushing towards me.
Focus on
Then
Winston.
beyond. No, he tried to focus me with it, but I dashed out. Fine. Got one. Okay, okay. Like, there's nothing I could do there, to be honest. Like, I think we can hold this. I'm not sure though. Like, if you could, like, out of the fight, could you try? People should just try taxing though. Like, that just means backing out for the heal. Like, for Mercy just to, like, have an easy time coming back.
Oh, you
Yeah, like, like outside the fight. Okay, that was my fault. I jumped in, not see the Ryan, and I tried to rest the Bastion. My fault completely.
Focus our defense.
Oh yeah, remember you can use your shift to block any Ryan charge.
They're taking the objective.
Oh yeah.
Focus our defense.
Analyzing previous combat.
Yeah, we're fine.
I need healing.
Yeah, guys, group up. We lost that point. We lost that
Back out, we're not gonna get it.
Objective lost.
Widowmaker.
Like, I'm kind of confused why people pushed up here in general. Like, I'm gonna shoot the corridor a little bit because they don't have a Widow. Just for some quick ult charge. That's it.
My ultimate is ready.
See.
Alright, I'm just gonna back out.
This will help.
Reaper on me. Reaper on. Okay, I jumped away and I was behind the wall, but okay, physics. Aranda's doing great with aim, but her positioning is just like Diana. Her aim is very mechanical.
I really want to do mechanically, but instead of just kind of like more.
It can be, but you can also just train your aim before and after games and such. That's what I do.
Train my aim, but like, I don't know how exactly. I don't know.
Like, what you can do is you can just say what, like, just tell me how you try to train your aim.
I often would go into training mode, and I got a game
Yeah, aim here is good.
Expected combat value.
that I've been trying to
Recording performance for future analysis.
I back to the item player.
We also release from behind the barrier.
Yeah, that's the one I do too. That's what got my aim up from like gold to masters.
Lethal force authorized.
So yeah, I've been trying that, and then every day before I go there, oh, where's their honor?
No, it's fun. That was just a lucky nade from far away. Like, that's like another thing, just have a little bit more game sense. That's another thing I'm seeing a little bit of. Just you get a little distracted by things that won't affect you in the long run. Like there, you could have just pressed shift and you might have been able to block that off. I got so lost that nothing could do there, you know? I'll use ult and come back. Yeah, there's nothing we could do. You got pushed.
No, I should have stepped in the way of that.
Well, I didn't see it, so there's like nothing currently to say about it.
I mean, I don't know whatever time, but like,
It was more like they had a Reaper, so like, it's you just easily deleted. If like that Reaper is coming close to you, a good way to discourage them though, is just by pressing your shift, because it like, I think halves their damage or so. So they might back off after that. Or it will give you the chance to try to like deal more damage to them. Like see, he had to back off because he couldn't finish you off. Oh, there's one behind. Okay, I keep on getting oh, good pick. Good job using the shield. Nothing you could have done.
One hit.
There's nothing you could have done there, Rufan.
Coming at you.
Nothing we could do.
We got this. Just hold on a little longer.
This one. There's two. Easy. And now it's just Zen. He's an easy pick. Just boop him away. Just make sure you know like when to push people. There we go. Like that was just a dumb game in general. There's not much you could have learned from it except maybe when to back off. We're expecting all.
How did I get gold items there?
Play of the game.
Well, like the thing about Ursa is just like
Oh,
the, you
she's
know,
one bullet touching something.
yeah. Like that with Diva as well. In Moira, so like if someone gets gold items as Moira, it's not a big accomplishment. Because you can throw your E in and you'll like tag everything.